Hi, I'm Nagd Ansari, and in this video series, I want to show you everything about materials creation and material instances in Unreal Engine 5. So without any further ado, let's begin. First of all, I should tell you that each material that we use, it can be called shaders. And what shaders mean, it's a language of your graphic hardware language. Okay, so whenever we create a material, create some node with it and create something with it, it will, all of those code will be run in hardware, so it will be much faster to create things with materials, so it won't slow down your computer, right? So first of all, let's just go to a starter content and show you some of the material that it has. And you can see it has grass, it has rock, it has brick, it has a lot of materials, and you can download whatever material you want in internet. There is a lot of free one, but there is a lot of time that you need to create your own material. Okay, so let's just create one for ourselves, because this video is an introduction to the material in Unreal Engine 5. So let's just create one for ourselves. So right click in your content drawer, you can see I create a folder in here and another folder inside of that folder, call it materials, and right click in here, click on this material, and I want to call it M test, for example. Okay, so if you double click on it, it will open it in material editor, and you can see this is how it looks like. But when you open it, it should look like this. Let me show you. It will look like this, I think. So let's just put this here as well. It will look like this for you, okay? And it will give you a lot of space in here for you to work on your nodes, because this is a tutorial, the beginner tutorial to material, creating a material. I don't want to put the details and parameters in here. I want to put it in here so you can see everything clearly. So let's just put this one in here as well. Make it a little bit small so we have a space in here and we can preview what we have done so far, okay? The first thing that I'm gonna show you is this palette. Okay, if you click on it, you can see there is a lot of things in here that you can use to create your material, and it will make your life very much easier. I did write shader code in Unity, in GameMaker, in Godot Engine. In all of that, it's hard, but in Unreal Engine, it makes our life very much easier, and it gives us a lot of option. Okay, so in here, in category, if you click in here, you can see there is expressions and there is functions. Okay, so we can create all of these functions ourselves, but there are a lot of them ready in here and we can use them. And there is a lot of expression. So simplest expression that I want to show you is, for example, let's just go down this math, adding things together, subtract things together, min, max, multiply, and all of that. And there is a lot of options in here. The most important option that I want to show you is this, in these constants in here. So there is a type of constant, there is type of constant 2 vector, constant 3 vector, and constant 4 vector. And you can see there is a number beside it that we can use as a shortcut to create them, because we want to create a lot of them. Okay, and you can see for others it has, for example, for this panel there is P, for this texture coordinate there is U. So we can use them because there is a lot of them. We can't always click on here and open up our palette. We can just use shortcut, and you should use the next way to add an expression or function to your nodes in here by right clicking, and you can see you have all of those palettes in here. So for example, let's just go to constants, and you can see we have constant 2 vector, constant 3 vector, and we have all of that, right? So let me show you the constant. First way, you know that for creating a constant, we can just drag and drop it in here, and it's just a number. And if you click on this expansion icon in here, you can see the color that it has. Okay, right now it is black, and always in material 0 is black and 1 is white. Okay, so no, just remember this, that 0 is always black and 1 is white. In Photoshop, what you have is when you put 0, 0, 0 for red, green, and blue, it will be black. But if you change that, change those number to 255 for RGB, for 3 of them, it will be white. So in here, let's just collapse this. It's just for showing you what color it has, because we put 0 in here, it is black. Okay, so we can connect this node from here to base color. And what the base color mean? It means the base of the color of your material. Okay, so whatever you put in here, it will show it to you without any normal map or without any roughness or metallic or whatever. It's just showing you an image. Okay, as a matter of fact, you can just put an image in here, and I will show you in a second how you can do that. So in here, you know that 0 is black, and 1, if you click on it and go here in the details panel in here, click write 1 in here, it will be white, and you can see it in here, okay? And the next thing that I'm gonna show you is, you can see it's just showing you a sphere in here, but you can change it to cylinder in here, and you can test on that. You can change it to this plane, and for teaching purposes I always use plane. Why? Because all of these nodes, let's just change this to 0 again to be black, and you can see it's black. If you click on this and expand this, you can see it's black, and what pixel is in here, it will be here as well. So whatever we see in here, it will show it in this plane as well. So that's why I use this plane for previewing what we are doing at the beginning, because it's just for teaching purposes. Okay, so we create a constant in here. Let's just delete that by selecting it and hit delete on our keyboard. Now I want to add a texture in here, add an image in here. So let's just go to content drawer, and in here go to textures, and just select this texture that is cobblestone pebble. Okay, so let's just drag and drop it in here, and you can see it create the textures sample, and you can see it in here. If we connect this RGB node to base color, it's just showing you the image in this plain view in here. You can see it correctly, right? Each base color is just showing you the whatever that you connected to the base color, and you can see it in here. Whatever is here, it should be here. Okay, so that's a texture example. That was the one way to do it, just drag and drop it to here, but there is other way to do it. So there is a shortcut for that as well. So let's just go to palette, and in here search for texture. Let's just go down and find the texture in here, and you can see the texture is here, and the texture sample that we will use a lot is the shortcut of it is T. So whenever we hold T and left click on our screen, it will create a texture sample of whatever texture that you select before. So let's just go to this material and select something else, for example, and hold T and click in here. You can see it's just creating a black texture sample in here. And of course, when you click on it, you can change the texture in here. So for example, select this, and again we can just connect it to base color, and it will show you in this plain view preview in here whatever that is in here, and that is all about base color. So the next thing that I'm going to show you is how you can break this connection in here. One way is to right click on it and say break all pin links, okay? But there is a better way. Let's just connect it. If you hold Alt, you can click on this and you can remove that connection. The next thing that I'm going to show you is how you can use these shortcuts in here. So for example, I want to create a constant. Hold 1 and you can create a constant. If you want to create a 2D vector constant, you can hold 2 and you can create 2D vector constant. If you hold 3, you can create 3D vector constant. If you double click on this, you can change the color of that to something like red, right? So if we now connect this to base color, it will show what in here and you can see it. Of course, you can collapse this so it will be smaller and it will be easy to manage, right? So that was the basic of the materials. In this playlist of videos, I will explain everything in materials step by step in details so you can create whatever you want. And when you are doing something in material, you know that because it runs on graphic hardware, it will be fast and it won't decrease your FPS of your game. Please subscribe to my channel so you won't lose any future videos. I will talk about these materials a lot, how you can create them, how you can use normals, how you can change it to metallic, change its roughness, how you can create a lightsaber, for example, with this emissive color, and how you can have a 3D details with these normals and word displacement and translation multiplier. And I will show you all of that step by step in details, and you will learn a lot, I promise you. So I hope you like this video. Please, if you want to help me, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It's my honor to have you at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.